Henry, you would be a good Geico gecko, man.
You think so?
I do think so.
I think you'd be a good E-Trade
People would
baby.
be so pissed if he wasn't Australian anymore.
Dude, they wouldn't even need to dress you
so
up,
mad.
Henry.
They just need to.
have
They need to shrink
Henry.
him down.
They're like,
Dude,
yeah, that's the
I got a
Geico
gecko ass body.
You got Geico
My
vibes.
man built like the Geico gecko.
Yeah, you're not even non-binary.
My man got Geico vibes.
Silly bitch, you got some Geico vibes.
Bitches always talking about Geico insurance. I think you'd be a good E-Trade baby because you got the deadpan.
Yeah.
You know, you're just like, hey,
Was that Pete Holmes?
That was Pete Holmes forever.
Holmes.
And then he like
the king.
Yeah.
Henry, let's
the
get
king
it.
of pod. Why this is why this podcast exists, because of Pete Holmes.
Because he made it weird.
Yeah, because he made it weird.
We're making it right.
He made it too weird.
One
Made it
day,
too
Pete
weird.
Holmes just said to himself, "You know what? Fuck it.
I'm gonna make it weird.
Let's go weird. Change the course of history."
Yeah, he
our
kept
goal-
it crispy.
Our goal with this podcast
You kept it too crispy.
Yeah, dude.
is to right the weirds that Pete
That he wronged.
that he wronged.
He wronged the weirds.
Do not wrong the weirds.
You know-
Do not ask for why the weirds have been wronged.
I think we should start
For too
a
long, my people.
class action lawsuit on behalf of Weird Al against Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What
Finally
about-
take that fucker down, because Weird Al already done made it weird, man.
Yeah,
What
that's
about-
true.
Too damn weird,
How
if you
about
ask me.
how about a crass action lawsuit? Because I'm sick of this cussing.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
I'm gonna do a crass. Yeah, I wasn't
Pete
being
Holmes
racist.
was
I was
really.
doing.
He kept it crass, dude. That dude, he loves talking about jerking off and shit.
Dude, I love
Gross.
talking
I
about.
know.
I hate talking
Because he
about
used to be
jacking
like
off.
a Christian, but now he actually likes to fuck.
Now he's just
So-
a jacker.
He's a pissed-gin. He
Yeah,
likes to get
dude.
pissed.
He did listen to-
some people are a hacker. I'm a fucking jacker.
But my motherfucking mic.
Dude, he lets to jack
But my
in.
motherfucking mic.
Jacking Mike.
Yeah, he's like, I'm jacking in right now.
All right, it just jacked off.
I'm on Pornhub. I've typed it.
Typing for 5 minutes to get to Pornhub.
He's wearing sunglasses. You see the code going through.
Yeah.
It's like MILFs. It's just MILFs over and over again.
It's too much stepson.
MILFs,
Yeah.
MILFs.
I figured out the Wi-Fi password.
It was
man.
written on this piece of paper right here.
Oh yeah, from update from last
Pornhub.
week, we got Ryan the Wi-Fi password.
We got the Wi-Fi, baby.
Yeah.
What? Do you not have Wi-Fi? in
No,
your-
and Grant and
pissed,
Tommy
dude.
both did. They wouldn't give it to me. They're
I-
like, no, you don't need it. What are you gonna do with it? And I
You're just
kept
gonna
telling
jerk
him,
off.
Dude, last episode sucked because
Oh, yeah?
we all got the Wi-Fi right before we recorded, and Ryan didn't get the Wi-Fi, and he didn't talk for the first 20 minutes of the
Wait,
podcast.
I was pissed off.
Was this not in person?
No, this was
yesterday, right
This was
here.
yesterday. Yeah, it was here. This is
It was yesterday, or
So
if
he
you're a
was just
listener
on his
last
phone
week.
trying
Yeah,
to figure
you
out.
have no idea how
He's
much
just trying to
better-
refresh Twitter.
well. Here's what happened. Okay, so sorry if you're listening to this again.
Let's
We're-
intro the pod real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah. So this is the weekly podcast where we apologize for things, demand apologies, read listener apologies. We're here with our good friend Henry Fuguitt.
Yes.
Who just
Welcome
moved to
back
Chicago.
to the show, Henry.
2
We're
years
doing
ago.
it
This is
Or
the
wait, no. When did you move here?
4 months ago.
4 months ago. 2 years ago in
Yeah.
Ryan time.
Chicago,
in dog
Chicago
years.
native Henry
Dude,
Fuguitt
yeah.
over here.
Chicago comedy legend.
Chicago
Fuck yeah, dude.
comedy
Veteran of
legend.
2 open mics.
And 3 civil wars.
Yeah. But
Scene wars.
this is
dude.
the Henry Fuguitt update episode. But to fill you in on yesterday,
With a Ryan Call update.
this is real quick. So I, for some reason, could link up to the Wi-Fi right away. I didn't even need a password, and that doesn't make sense because I've never been to my dad's apartment before. So what I'm trying to say is I'm like the Dune for getting like I was just meant to always have the Wi-Fi.
He's Paul Atreides.
Yeah, I was just born to have this Wi-Fi password of being the son of my father.
Was
You
it
know?
like your birthday or something?
I don't know. I didn't even. It just automatically
Just
connected
linked?
to my phone.
Okay,
You know,
wow.
nobody understands this phenomenon.
Yeah.
And then I could immediately share it with Grant because it was like, "Did you want to share this Wi-Fi password with Grant Winkles?" I said, "Absolutely."
And they wonder. And then
My
Ryan,
boy, can I just say, Tommy, thank you for sharing that with me.
well,
my,
I didn't
my
have
boy
a choice.
really came through
The
on
phone
that one.
asked me, and I just, I'm just obeying. And then Ryan, it didn't pop up the option to share for Ryan. And so then
And that pissed Ryan off.
And it pissed Ryan off for a long time.
took it
because they
personally.
betrayed me. They wonder why people join QAnon.
Let me see if I can share it with Henry.
Yeah, let me see.
Let's see.
Dude, if Henry gets it, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna be.
Is it called Phil?
Yeah, it's called Phil.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess.
Oh yeah, share Wi-Fi with it.
Yeah, get me on that shit.
Wait, no, they don't win away.
Oh wait, let me. Oh, I have to
Okay,
click on
hold
it.
on. Let's
on
see
it.
here.
No, it's not going to do it now.
See,
think
You
it
missed
will.
your one chance.
No.
You have one chance to get the Wi-Fi.
All right, wait. Click on the Wi-Fi again.
You only have one opportunity.
If you have
Click on
one
the Wi-Fi again.
chance,
Let me see.
one
Yeah,
yeah,
opportunity.
this is where I was at a second ago. Oh, something pop up.
Come on.
to get the Wi-Fi
It's
password.
riveting. This is boring for me right now. Imagine what the listeners
Don't you want the fucking Wi-Fi? Henry?
Oh shit! I can share it.
Oh, now you can share it.
I'm sharing it with Henry, baby.
Oh my god.
Fuck! I am connected to Phil.
And all of a sudden, the black
Yes.
sheep has become a white goat.
Bumping mics.
We just bumped mics.
Bumped mics.
Yeah, the listener probably didn't like that. 'Cause it was
Now
loud.
now everybody can jack off. Now
Finally.
now Henry can.
Now we're
Everything
free to
jack
jack
on,
off.
That was a classic Ryan bit, just like pulling up porn on his phone in like times.
Yeah.
While driving.
In
Yeah, while
Inappropriate
driving,
times, yeah.
just show you some pornography like in the back of a bar randomly.
No, yeah, we would like.
Be waiting to go up, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Dude, check out this video." And then all of a sudden, you're not waiting to go up anymore. You're up. You're
We're
up,
ready
brother.
to go down.
No, I have to go up.
Yeah.
Well, you're up right now.
We'd be on the road and we'd be like just driving in the middle of nowhere and you'd be like, dude, check this. Like he's just on the highway, like pulling up like stepmom porn. And he's like, not
Not looking at the phone.
Not-
We're not looking at, yeah.
Just
Where was
not
his
bre-
eyes
not
at this
breaking eye
point?
contact
He's
with
not
me.
looking at his phone. He's not looking up the.
I'm looking at Tommy.
Yeah, and I'm just
Oh, I
like,
see.
I'm just like, yeah, dude, this is porn. This is porn.
It is really funny.
Yeah, this is what sex is.
It is really funny to pull up porn on your car, you know, and then you turn it all the way up.
On the GPS. Pull it up on the central
In
console.
600 feet, come on this
yeah.
come on this
Come on,
vase.
this what?
Dude, it is funny.
Y'all ever watch vase porn?
I didn't say
Ooh, I've
Vase,
been watching
dude.
lots of vase porn
I got
lately.
vase
Face shot,
blindness.
dude.
I haven't said this yet, but I mean, I told
Dude, say it.
I told you, I'll say
A
it.
facial.
So I
Facial,
get
there
a
we go.
rental car from Peshtigo, Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
Come down. Oh yeah, come down to meet up with them in Indianapolis.
How long was that drive?
6.5 hours, but you know your boy made that 8 because I kept having to
pulling over,
shit
looking
my
at porn.
pants. And yeah, look at. Dude, I actually did pull up into a rest stop and heavily thought about jerking off. I was like, dude, I might have to, but I didn't.
One of those like the ones that are like rest stops. It wasn't a gas station.
Wasn't
It
a
was
gas
like
station,
there's
like
like
a
all
rest spot where-
concrete building,
Yeah,
like
it's
put
like
there
a-
by the state
It's kind of
situation.
it's kind of
yeah.
like in a state small woods
Yeah,
woodland
yeah.
area, and I did think about.
You don't really want to jacks off in one of those.
You
Those
don't want
bathrooms
to.
are gross.
You
No,
don't
I
want to
didn't
do
wanna-
anything there.
Yeah, no, I was gonna do it in the car away from everybody.
That would be better.
Yeah.
But I was just like, you know what? Let's just get to Indiana.
And it's a rental car, so you just nut right on
Dude,
the, the,
No, but let me
the
tell you-
floor
let me-
mats.
let me
Real
say
quick
this.
though, real quick. Imagine being the next guy who gets that car, and then it's just like, oh my god, there's baby jizz in my car.
Dude, I don't even.
It
Dude,
looks like a baby came in this car.
also, man,
Such a small
the
load.
rental. Also, man, the
Barely
rental.
anything.
The rental
mostly
cost,
Sorry,
Yes.
Tommy, keep going.
it cost me $150. I left it trashed
Well-
with the tank half empty, and I returned it 2 hours late. I think this thing's gonna cost me like $400.
Don't they
Which
charge?
is like almost all of the money I made with Mary.
because somebody told you somewhere that the fee for refilling the tank is less
No,
than
I
You
read
saw
it-
on Twitter
I
that
read on
for
Twitter-
one person,
I read on Twitter. I saw a viral tweet that was like,
like 3 weeks
yeah,
ago.
because gas is so expensive, they just
Yeah.
charge a baseline fee if you don't fill up the tank, and that it's more money to fill up the tank with gas prices than to the baseline
Yeah.
fee for a rental car. So I read that on Twitter.
How
and
long ago?
Like 3 weeks ago, and
Yeah.
when I was in New York, and I was like, I'm gonna do that.
what's crazy? dude?
I
Yeah.
premeditated. Was like, I am going to do that
Because there's no way that business adjusted their practices after the prices changed.
Yeah, no, I
so
just-
that they weren't losing money.
Yeah.
What's
I
crazy
love
too
being
is
so stupid, dude.
I legitimately thought when we were on the phone, I was like, yeah, I should remind Tommy to fill the tank up. Then I was like, no, nobody's stupid enough to not fill the tank up before they return it.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
You do it.
Also, I gotta pay the tolls. I forgot what the
that shit
license plate
sucks.
was and everything. So I gotta figure out what I was driving.
I think we
Dude, they're gonna charge you for that shit too,
Dude,
probably.
this is gonna cost me $2,000.
Yeah,
This-
Tommy,
You should have just bought a car.
we're not gonna. We can't go to the museums today. We have to like go to the DMV and like
we
sort
gotta
this
go
shit
to that
out.
courthouse.
We have to talk to a
iPass
financial
office.
loan officer for you.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna go to jail. All right, but anyway,
Oh my God.
so I
This
hooked-
debt's gonna follow you to the day you die. They're gonna like sell it to another like a collecting agency. It's like it's already 10 grand by now.
They're
It's
calling
already
him.
quadrupled.
They're calling him the worst and dumbest criminal in the world.
They're gonna bust down the door.
dude, I'm off the cold brew right now. I'm thinking about this. I'm getting lightheaded, dude. I'm getting
Fuck.
There's a SWAT team assembling outside Phil's apartment right now.
fuck.
I called them. I swatted us. You ever swat yourself?
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm hooked up with so our group chat name is Young CEOs, mad like emoji, like blowing smoke out of their nose emoji.
That's a good emoji.
And then
That's a fun emoji.
Tommy, who was poor and stupid. So I hook up my phone to the GPS. So I'm texting off the screen on the car.
Yeah.
So every message I have to like record and send it. So I'm
like an audio record?
You going voice to text?
Yeah, because
Voice to text?
it doesn't let you type, because that'd be dangerous to type and drive. So
Well, they do let
To
you.
type
Ryan
and jack
does it all
off
the time.
and drive.
well, I could text on my phone, but I'm
He's jacking off on the phone.
I'm jacking off and driving.
That's why
Sir,
everyone.
how fast were you jacking off and driving? Do you know how fast you were jacking off and driving?
I got a JUI. Dude.
Yes. Yeah, I was doing 65 and 90.
Yeah. But so then I would like record a message. I'd be like, yeah, tell them I'm 30 minutes out, and then Siri would be like, sending your message to Young CEOs and Tommy, who is poor and stupid, angry face emoji. And I was like, do you want to send this message? And I'm just like, send the message, Siri. Send off the message.
Send it.
Oh shit. Sorry about that.
So that was the whole car ride.
All 6.5 hours.
Put
Was
your
just
damn
hearing that I
phone
was
away.
poor and stupid, and then knowing that I'm gonna lose $5,000
Yeah, man.
off this car rental.
And
Sucks,
3
dude.
IQ points.
Dude, I'll get
huffing
the.
fumes.
They have it. I just got to go into the website and figure out what car.
Crack into the settings.
It's not too hard. When I went on like a road trip this past summer, I was like, I didn't set up iPass like properly. So I was
Yeah.
like in a Wegmans grocery store in upstate New York, like on the phone with Illinois iPass, just like trying to like, let me just sort this out now so I don't have to do it later.
You just go through and then you pay it
You
later.
pay
Yeah,
online.
you
So
can,
you go through it, and
yeah.
they have cameras everywhere, and then you type in your.
You go to.
You type in, and they don't even clock it in till like months after. Because I
It
remember
takes a while. I
rented a
think.
car, and I was going through Chicago. Excuse me, and just type in the license plate number,
Yeah.
and then like 4 months down the line, they charge you.
They'll send you like a bill.
Yeah, you just put
Or,
in your.
it's just online.
It's just
Yeah,
online. You just
okay,
put in your
okay.
credit card information.
Just
you,
do it quick.
Yeah.
Do it sooner rather than later or whatever. And,
Yeah, they
you'll
Especially
be all
you
right.
probably want to get it to it before they contact the rental car place because they might just like pay
Dude.
it and then charge you.
I feel like I'm gonna
Also,
get fucked. by
Tommy's
this rent.
25. This is why I've always been saying you should have to be 26 to rent a car.
Because in that
It's
one
just
year,
not-
Tommy
One
would
year.
have.
It's just not,
Here's
Yeah.
they're taking advantage of my young 25-year-old friend
That's-
over
My
here.
feeble mind.
weird you have to
My brain develops at 26.
It's 25. It was
I can't
like
wait.
when the only time I've like
I show up with glasses to the
Flowers for
He's wearing a bow
Algernon.
tie.
I'm wearing a bow tie, and I'm just like, yeah, everything's really blurry right now. I do not need these glasses.
Real quick, we're 15 minutes in. Let's do an anonymous listener apology. Let's
Yeah,
jump
okay,
but
but
right
let's
in.
Henry had
Henry had
something.
to.
I
Henry
don't
had-
know. Let's
Henry.
we gotta
Already
move on with the
sidetracked.
show. We gotta move on with the show. It's
No.
nothing
I already
good. No.
sidetracked it.
Did you fart?
Yes.
Wow.
Smelling that.
Smell my
Yeah, let's do.
Smell mom. Smell
Let's
your
do
mama.
an anonymous apology.
Smell
Let's
your
do it.
mama fart on my ass.
All right, this is
KJ the comedian.
Dude, I'm
making his debut
I'll
appearance
tell
on the
Henry, yeah.
podcast.
KJ is. It's been like it's been looming.
Yeah.
The entire.
He's a shadow looming over the
Dude,
podcast.
Yeah.
we keep like mentioning him on the podcast, and no one.
Katzner was begging you guys to book KJ.
We gotta get him on, man.
Smell your mama's fart
We can't
on my
afford
ass.
KJ, to be
Dude,
honest.
you can't. We don't, it's not. He's not in the budget.
All right. Okay, this is perfect because on this trip we've been debating water quality. And microplastics. A lot of microplastic discourse.
Seen a lot of microplastic memes.
I've been eating macroplastics.
Dirty jobs with microplastics.
Yeah, it's good.
Bombed on
stuff.
Twitter.
So
Damn, really?
I know.
if you want to submit or demand your own anonymous apology, go to grantwinklescomedy.com/wecoolpodcast. Here we go. I'd like an apology from the girl I'm dating for saying that drinking water from the bathtub faucet is gross. I carry a very large 1.5 liter water bottle with me all day, and it's too big to fill in most sinks. Filling it with the bathtub faucet is quick and easy, and it's all the same tap water.
Dude.
Tub water makes me strong.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Tub water makes me strong, and it's no wonder she has a sinus infection right now, and I don't.
That's right.
Well,
So
first of
that's-
all, this guy's an incredible idiot. His girlfriend has a sinus infection because she's kissing his disgusting mouth. Okay.
Oh wow.
Wow.
If you're gonna fill up from the faucet, you shouldn't. But kitchen is probably your best. Because here's the thing, this guy's bath. It's not a fucking nice bath. Okay, there's rust and shit. There's probably shit stains in
Shit
the bathtub.
stains?
Yeah, this fucking guy.
You think this is Tub Girl?
This is Tub Boy.
Everyone's bath is if it's like my bath.
I have a nice bath.
There's gonna be shit stains
No,
everywhere.
I have a nice bath, and here's why. I drink filtered water, okay? If you're filling up a fucking jug of water...
That makes a lot of sense. Ryan, when's the last time you've drank, straight tap water?
Like a day ago, it sucked.
Dude, he won't. He's been dehydrated all
You seem to
since.
be,
'Cause he-
I get sick if
I
I drink...
only drink tap water.
You gotta make
Me
the
too, man.
switch.
Makes me strong,
Get a
dude.
Brita.
All the calcium and shit.
There's no calcium.
Hard,
You know what it is?
heavy metals.
all the
It's the heavy
protein.
metals.
Dude, when I was living in Denver, the first apartment I lived in Denver, I lived there for a year, and then the city informed us you have a lead I forget what the fuck it's called. It's you have a lead clearing pipe.
Yeah.
So you've been drinking lead water. The city sent me a Brita filter, but one of the heavy duty ones that filter out lead. So I just
Damn.
been drinking lead because
mandated Brita
They said they were
filters.
do not drink the tap water. And I've lived there for a year. I'm well, fuck. Gotta
Goddamn.
wait for that shit.
Sounds
Well,
like we
here's
should
the
get
thing.
another lawsuit going. Let's tag this on the Weird Al lawsuit.
Here's why you should always have filtered water. We're constantly discovering new things in water that's bad for you. Okay,
And why don't you tell
and,
the listeners your occupation?
I do water softeners. I'm not good at it, but I'm smart enough to know you really shouldn't be drinking from the tap. Because here's the thing:
Yeah.
most pipes are made of some kind of heavy metal. What happens is they start to degrade as you get micro metals basically in the water. If you don't have a carbon
Dirty
filter.
jobs.
If you don't have a carbon filter, it's going straight into your body.
So you said the carbon filter is like a magnet?
It works like a magnet. So any heavy metal that goes through it just gets sucked right on. And if you're changing that filter out when it's recommended, which is usually every 3 or 4 months, you're going to be good.
Dude,
and also your water's going to taste a lot
Sometimes when I'm
better.
taking a shower, I just drink the water.
Yeah, I mean, that's not great, but it's...
I
you're
should-
not-
I'll be,
you have a
taking
glass
shower.
with you, fill it up.
No, I'll be like,
No, I have a
He fills
water
it up
bottle.
off his penis. You know how
Yeah.
it kind of
Pours
can
out.
create
The
an arc?
runoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's trickle down.
Yeah, he's brewing
Yeah.
a Tommy T.
Wait, real side note. Do you guys ever take a shower and the water kind of runs down your arm and it kind of shoots out your fingers and pretend you have superpowers?
A little bit, yeah.
You go.
Your bath times sound awesome, dude.
I'm loser, man.
Dude, I'm
My
having a good time in the bathtub, dude.
No, there's good. There are good shower bits.
What are other shower bits?
taking a shit.
Taking shit stains in the
And then
tub.
you go, look what I did in my shower.
Waffle stomping.
Here's the thing. This guy's girlfriend thinks he's gross for drinking out of the bathtub specifically.
I mean, she's
Well,
right.
she's
Let's-
right.
She's
That
right.
is like.
Yeah. This is a disgusting
also-
goblin man.
But you think,
It's cool, man.
Ryan,
Yeah.
you think there is a difference between the kitchen tap and the bathroom
it
tap?
might only be in my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's way grosser to be fair.
Yeah.
Dude, just get a Brita. Here's the thing. You
get
get
a-
a Brita,
yeah.
you can just stick that big ass fucking stupid 3-gallon bottle of water that you're carrying around. Why? First of all, why
That's
do you
his
need this much
biggest
water?
problem.
Anyways,
That's huge. My brother has one of those big fucking ones, and his wife hates it.
Yeah, just
She's
refill it
always
throughout the
dunking on
day.
him about
Guys,
it.
you gotta be
Good
more
joke.
mindful
But
of what
here's
your
the thing.
wives want you
Yeah,
to do,
it
man.
is like
Come on.
it's not like a cool look to the big. I mean, this is a
You got a
32
bit-
ounce.
yeah.
This is reasonable. This is
Yeah,
reasonable.
that's a reasonable.
But
But
this is like as big
That's
as
on
it
the
can
edge
get.
of reasonable, right? That's getting
Fair
weird.
enough.
That's
But
getting
here's the
fucking
thing, you
weird.
get
I don't have a
Brita.
wife, so fuck. Who am I trying to impress?
Yeah.
you get a Brita. You fill it.
I can carry as big as a water bottle as I want.
Dude, you guys got to leave your girlfriends, dude. It rocks.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Dude, we're starting the breakup revolution, me and Hank.
Yeah.
Henry's the
Get
shadow
I think we
figure.
got the
They're
being
calling it-
left revolution.
Yeah.
They're calling it the saddest revolution ever recorded.
Step 1,
No,
get
they're
broken
calling
up
it
with.
awesome.
After the Russian.
Step 2, big ass water bottle time.
Fill it in the tub.
Fill it in the tub. Go
I
become
would
a
never
goblin.
do that.
I'm writing a
That
manifesto
dude
right now.
deserves to get broken up.
Ryan's made me think twice about drinking tap water. I think I'm
I'm
gonna
also
go.
thinking twice.
What
Well,
do we-
because
Because I've
find
heard
out
you
the
say this
credit card?
before.
No. Here's the thing. I looked up on NYC.gov, and NYC has some of the cleanest tap water, and it is good.
Yeah.
But then I looked at, and it was like, in NYC.gov, they're like, yes, drink the tap water. It's fine. It's like, already, okay, suspicious. Suspicious
You're gonna
vibes.
trust De Blasio
I
about
read
that?
three. We were out to lunch, and
Bunglio.
I read 3 more articles, 3 more on 3 different websites, and they're like, they look good. You know when a website just kind of looks good, you don't even like check the source. You're just like, this looks all right. Just by the way, like it's formatting and like the font of it, and a lot of it said that the tap water is not that safe. So
These are all NYC? Talking about NYC water
talking
or
about
just tap
NYC
water
water
in general?
and talking about NYC water.
I
And
mean, I'm not skeptical of Ryan's claims in the
yeah,
least bit.
I think he
mean,
knows more than...
Well, even in like Minneapolis, so like everybody's like, yeah, we have like really clean water in Minneapolis, and so technically the aquifer that we pull from, yeah, it's pretty good water. But the problem is like
pipes.
40% of
pipes.
St. Paul's plumbing is lead pipes.
because it's old as fuck.
And
that
so-
was what it was like in Denver. It was
so
really fucking old. So it
that's
had
connected to
lead.
Minneapolis, and that's also connected to the suburbs. So if you're in the Twin Cities area, you got to understand at some point the water you're drinking, if you're drinking it straight from the
They should
tap,
just put
did come into contact with lead.
they should just put a Brita filter on your.
They're not going to do
faucet.
that. They could.
I mean,
Nice
you
Brita
can,
filter.
you can buy that at Target.
Can you get one for the
yourself.
tub? That is the question.
The
Can
city
you get
could.
a Brita filter
you know
that
what's
fits
fucked
on
up?
your tub.
The city could.
You know what this guy should do? He should still drink out of the tub, but get a
Yeah,
Brita
get a bit-
and be
I'd
That's
respect
fine.
that.
That's better.
You
you
should.
know,
So, yeah.
and just stand by his decision of drinking out of the
Yeah.
tub. Put the Brita filter over the tub, then put it in the fridge,
Yeah.
and then not tell his girlfriend, and then be like, "Guess what? You're drinking fucking tub water."
if you want,
bitch.
Moved on.
if you want to be an
Start being
idiot,
mean.
if you want to be an idiot but still come out on top here, that's the move. But
That's undoubtedly the move.
Which you probably do.
And if you're writing it a week cool, that's what you want.
Hell
that
yeah,
is what
man.
you want. You want to win, but
you want-
still
that's
be
what the
stupid.
strategy-
You want the
Strategies about-
smartest, dumbest possible
Yeah.
outcome. That
but-
fucking rules.
But yeah, definitely stop drinking water out of the fucking.
what
Yeah.
we're- anyway,
Not
during that same conversation, we found out that you consume a credit card worth of plastic every
week if you drink
Yeah, it turns
tap
out
water.
I'm about to be rich,
no,
bro.
but I think that's just all the microplastics put
It's
together.
not an actual credit card.
Yeah, it doesn't come out of the
I don't
faucet
think
as
it's
a credit card.
because
You can't use the credit card.
It was like there are microplastics in tap water because they don't even filter it out. They just put, even in New York, they just put chemicals to
So
clean it.
okay, I'll explain what happens here. So every city has like a treatment plant, right? They usually use chlorine to sanitize. Chlorine's great at sanitizing, but it's really harsh on your body. It's also really harsh on like fixtures and stuff. What the city could do, they could have like a giant, basically reverse osmosis system, which draws every nasty shit out of the water, or they could have like just a giant Brita filter. But the cost of that, the city's like, yeah, we're not going to do
A
that.
giant pitcher.
I'm imagining,
It's like the size of a building.
I'm imagining a giant.
Well, think
pitcher.
of a water tower. That's like you could just do that in
That's
water towers, store
kind of
clean
like a-
drinking water.
That's
there.
like a giant pitcher, a
Yes.
water
in
tower.
the sky.
What do you think about
a
it?
giant
They
pitcher
should
in the
make
sky.
water towers look like giant Brita
They should make
filters,
water
though.
tallers.
But doesn't that make
There
you
you
kind of
go.
mad when you think about it? You're like, oh yeah, it's just more expensive.
Yeah, that's
like
a lot
they
of
could
problems.
do that though, and that would be a lot of jobs for people to like upkeep the water and like actually make it like
Yeah.
good water. Like there's
why-
potable water
yeah.
and there's drinkable water. Potable water like won't like ruin your life if you bathe in it.
That's like what they have at like golf courses and shit.
Yeah, but you still
They say
shouldn't
don't
drink.
it.
Still shouldn't drink potable.
Don't drink the
about
water
that?
in the river at a mini golf course.
What about that water up in the plain bathroom? That
Damn.
stuff hits different. That shit delicious, man.
That's not water.
I'm getting ultra hydrated up there
It's
in
blue.
the sky.
It's like the shit from the toilet.
You're like, dude,
Water's
this is
blue.
ocean water.
Yeah, water's blue, man.
Oh man, I
What
remember
of
one
it?
time I was on a mega bus, like
One
probably
of the
Madison to
biggest buses.
Minneapolis. Yeah, 2 stories. Doesn't get any taller than that. And I had
find a 3-story bus and show it to me.
impossible.
Show me a 3-story bus.
Science cannot do it.
knock it over.
I was
can't be done. You'd have to have so many wheels on that thing to balance it out, so that it wouldn't get knocked over by the wind.
What accent is this?
Cockney Southern. Southern Cockney.
All right. Mega bus. Sorry.
They got a 3-story bus at the county fair tonight, but it keeps getting knocked over by the wind. They got windmills on the bus. They got a bus with a giant 130-foot windmill coming out the top of it, and it ain't even wind powered. It goes off petrol. It goes off straight petrol, but they got that big old windmill hanging up off it. And
Press conference.
Now,
we all pointed
Finally.
our mic to Ryan
Finally.
because it was clear he was going to be doing the rest of the talking for the
finally,
episode.
the podcast I've always wanted.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with my boys, and they're pointing their mics at me.
That'd be a good solo podcast where you go up and there's 8 mics, press conference style.
Yeah,
Like a Bill Burr
recording
Monday morning.
8 podcasts at once.
Yeah. So you're on this mega bus.
Oh, yeah, I was on this megabus. I had lost my water bottle on like my trip. And I was so fucking thirsty
Oh, brutal.
that I was like, all right, time to go drink from the
No.
megabus bathroom. I was like, I really like psych. It was like a red eye megabus too. So I was like, this is like, I'm deplorable. I'm fucking,
Yeah,
I
it's
have
like-
lost my humanity. Then I
it-
went to the bathroom and then they only had a hand sanitizer.
That'll get you drunk.
Yeah. I was like,
How long
not
did you
that
go
bad.
without water?
It was a long time because that was actually when I was in I was going from Chicago back to Minneapolis when I was like 21, and I completely ran out of money. I had no cash on me, and
Yeah.
I got to O'Hare because I was coming back from like a cousin's wedding, and then I had my credit card, and I inserted it to like buy a bus, like a train ticket to get on the train to like my friend's house. I inserted it into the wrong part of the ticket machine, so it ate my card. So I then had zero. I had no money at fucking all.
Couldn't you get it out?
No, the guy. I was like, hey, I think I was like off a plane ride. I was like, I put it in the wrong thing. He's like, well, some guy can come. It'll be like a couple hours, but there's no guarantee he
gonna
can
be
even
3
get your
days.
card back.
Henry, you're literally Bob Dylan if he was tall. That's it.
Yeah.
Just no money. You're freewheeling. You're going
I
around the
was
country on
freewheeling.
buses.
Henry and Tommy just love riding the fucking bus, man.
Riding the
Dude,
rails.
We're city boys, dude.
Nah,
I fucking hate
you're,
the bus.
you're bus people.
Hey, real quick, can I say this?
I don't mind.
What
It's
about
all
You're
right.
a bus person.
what about
You're a bus?
Rise of the Planet of the Vapes? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Would the vape come alive
Yeah, I
then?
know what
the
you're
vape,
saying.
the vape has consciousness and it's sick of me.
Have you been
Dude.
teaching your vape how to talk?
Yeah, I've been teaching it to
wield
speak in a
weapons?
Chinese
At
accent.
the
ride
very
horses.
end, it's like, you know, they see the Statue of Liberty, but she's holding a vape.
And you're like, you done it! No.
This guy, when I was on the bus going to Eau Claire.
No.
Taking a bus to Eau Claire.
Yeah, because
Recently?
Mary picked
From
me
Minneapolis?
up. Yeah, from
Okay.
Minneapolis, because Mary picked me up in Eau Claire, and then we went to some place.
More like Cineapolis. The shit that goes
Murder
down in that.
Crapolis.
Shit that goes down in this
Yo,
town.
did you just make that up?
Murder Crapolis?
Murder Crapolis, dude. Murder.
This city's filled with a bunch of shit and murder.
Do people talk like when you mention Minneapolis, like when you're out of the city, people are like, "Oh my god, it's
yeah.
fucking so." Even in Chicago, people are like, "Dude, Minneapolis is fucked up." Like, what are you talking about?
Chicago is so much worse. Than
I know. Well, that's like
Minneapolis.
when I was living in Madison.
Yeah.
People would be like my coworker, like I was like working as a waiter, and like I had like 19-year-old coworkers would be like, "You're moving, like, dude, Chicago's cool, except that like you're gonna get murdered. It's really cool that you're moving there, but you're gonna die."
It's really cool that you're going to die soon.
Dude, it's really brave that
Yeah.
you're going to go to a cool city that will
Yeah.
kill you.
People fucking hate Chicago.
It's really cool that you're sacrificing yourself to go work at the grocery store, which I want to
Go make less money.
I want to hear about the grocery store a little bit. I just want to say there was a guy. We haven't even.
Yeah, wait. Whose story do we need to finish?
Can we take a break real quick? I'm about to poop my damn ass.
Can,
Well,
can
we're
we
at
just
30.
keep rolling while you take a
I
shit?
don't care.
Yeah,
if
keep
you
your
think
mic
you guys
in.
if you guys think that you can do this without me
think we can
interjecting
carry it?
every 3 seconds,
Yeah.
dude, I'm gonna still yell from the bathroom.
Okay.
I got something to say.
That's
and
cool.
you guys just repeat it.
I don't.
You can call.
I'm against this.
I'll call
My
you.
vote is no, and I know. I mean, I'm the guest here, so it's like you guys.
No,
your
you're
vote's no.
no, you're fourth mic on the pod.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, now I'm third mic. Ryan's lucky if he's going to be fourth
You've been
mic.
bumped to third mic.
Yeah, we got a
It
new
looks
host, Henry Fuguitt.
Hell yeah.
What'd the guy on the bus say?
The guy kept smoking a cigarette in the back. So there's just a
In
guy.
the bathroom? Or was he in?
I think he was just sitting. I think
Dude,
he was just
Minneapolis to Eau Claire smoking a cigarette. Was this the Badger bus?
Greyhound.
Oh,
That's not
a
even-
Greyhound. Okay,
That's
all right.
like not long enough to be like, I need a smoke.
Yeah,
No,
that's
'cause
not
it's,
long
it's,
enough.
It's 2 hour and a half. It was
If you're
not-
going Minneapolis to like Atlanta, I would understand.
yeah,
One
with
cigarette,
no
yeah.
breaks, but they take breaks.
Yeah, they
for
take breaks for cigarettes.
Four cigarettes.
Yeah,
So this guy's smoking a cigarette in the back, and the bus driver,
you're hitting your vape, going like, "You
you
motherfucker,
fucking piece of
you
shit,
trash."
trash, dude.
Your cloud is so much bigger than his.
yeah, dude, you don't even blow clouds like
It's like in The Simpsons when Homer's smoking the bigger
Yeah.
cigar
Yeah.
behind Sideshow Bob.
But the bus driver, he hops on the mic. He hops on the ones and twos,
Yeah.
and he does 20 minutes on the mic.
What?
I'm not exaggerating. Okay, maybe I am exaggerating. 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Thank you for your honesty.
Seriously, but think about how long 15 minutes is.
That's
to be,
so long.
to be on the mic.
5 minutes on the mic for the bus driver.
So
that's
this is
long.
it.
Yeah.
I'll give you 30 seconds of his spiel, but just then imagine it for 15 minutes. All right, everybody, it's me, the bus driver. Now we all smell the cigarette smoke that's coming from the back of the bus. I will pull this bus over and kick everybody off of it. I got nowhere to be. I'm on the job right now. Y'all need to be somewhere, okay? I will if the person smoking a cigarette on the bus does not come forward, I will pull this bus for hours. I've done it before. I'll pull it over for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Again, I got nowhere to be. I know we all smell the cigarette smoke that's coming from the back of the bus. You can't do that. A lot of people got asthma conditions, not to mention there's a deadly virus going around. Now, folks, I will pull this bus over for hours on end. Y'all got somewhere to be, not me. I'm on the clock right now. And I'm just like, I'm listening
It's
to
like a loop
I'm
that's just
listening
kind
to
of-
a podcast.
It was actually a recording. He
Yeah.
just was playing it.
Yeah, it's Ferris Bueller style.
Yeah, the Greyhound Company recorded that and played it in
and they're
case
like-
someone's smoking a
there's-
They brought him
cigarette.
into the studio to record that.
There's
and play
like,
it.
it's a dummy under a blanket
Yeah,
driving the
no one
bus.
was even
Like, what
driving
the
the
fuck?
bus. It was an AI bot.
So what were you doing?
So I take off and I'm just listening like, this is the new podcast.
Yeah.
This guy has become the new podcast. A very long time. You think I'm joking. I'm not. I will find, if whoever doesn't come forward who's smoking a cigarette on my bus, and guy stopped.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Or whoever stopped. Yeah.
that's
You have a lot of power as a bus driver.
I know, and
Mm-hmm.
and also it's like I've had a couple times when bus drivers like in the city, they're not afraid to wield that power. They know what's up. I mean,
The
they're-
city bus.
Yeah,
in
yeah, they
Minneapolis,
talk and they, it's cool. It seems it would be a crazy fucking job.
Yeah,
that would be a difficult job.
I was taking like a bus at night in St. Paul, and those shit gets fucking. St.
Yeah,
Paul is
St. Paul is
a much
weird.
weirder city than Minneapolis.
It's weirder because
With the transit,
Yeah,
especially
it's-
like
yeah,
the
it's a
train
strange
over in
city.
St. Paul.
Yeah.
I know. Well, St. Paul is empty. Here's the thing about
Yeah,
it.
there's
there's nothing. That city shuts down, and probably even
It
earlier.
shuts the
but
fuck down.
Pre-COVID, it was shutting down at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Because I would leave Camp Laughs, the club. I would do that, and then take the train,
Yeah.
back to fucking Dinkytown.
So you're in downtown St. Paul.
Walking through downtown St. Paul,
That's a
going to the
brutal
train,
light rail stop
and
right
they're-
there.
Yeah.
and it's just and it's empty. Every bar shut down, and it's just like one kind of homeless guy,
Yeah.
kind of like just like. "Ah!"
That's the thing. If there's someone outside at night in St. Paul, Minnesota, they're like
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
it's like
because here's the
fucked
thing.
up.
Here's the thing. If you're a
It
homeless,
is fucked up, dude.
if you're a homeless person in
You are
St.
a fucking. I mean, someone described like downtown St. Paul at night is like it's just like divorced dads and juggalos. I was like bullshit, but no lie, I have seen juggalos there.
No,
A
it gives
juggalo
juggalo
screamed
energy.
at me one time.
it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's so dangerous in a unique way.
Yeah,
Continue.
and if you're a homeless person, like you get more money being a homeless person in Minneapolis because there's just people to give you money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're
And
telling homeless people that in St. Paul.
I know. It's like you kind of want to be
get
like,
across the town,
get on
man.
the train, guys. It's free, man. Trust me. I do it all the time. They don't charge you. You got to get over to Minneapolis, man. There's no one here to give you money. Like, I don't even know if there's a shelter here. You know, I know one in downtown Minneapolis. Like, it's
Right next to the Greyhound station.
right next to the Greyhound station. Downtown St. Paul's a weird ass place.
But I was there. I was on a train, and then there was like an old lady bus driver, like a very small old woman, and she was like, everyone, just so you know, I drive this route like all the time, and every single night I find a can of Old Milwaukee. Do not drink on my bus.
So specific.
yeah. And then I looked around me. I was like, yeah, these people were drinking Old Milwaukee.
Everyone just like is about to crack open their Old Milwaukee. Everyone just puts it back in their jacket pocket.
Old women can really tell people what to do.
Well, yeah, they can kind of distill the
Yeah,
thing where
because
it's
she was like,
mom's here.
yeah, mom's here,
like,
exactly.
like even if you're just like crazy, you're like,
Yeah,
Mom.
she was like she was like driving the bus sitting on a pillow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, damn.
Because that's what I mean. Like, how many like old women do you know that would be like, yeah, I'll just be a bus driver? You know, that takes a special type of person.
Well,
I think it really
I
does.
bet she is a strange lady for sure.
Yeah, I have a bit about it, but just like bus drivers just get paid like millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And even like
The turns.
Yeah, well, because like even like every single time you turn
It's
in a bus,
crazy.
you're just like,
There's no way.
You're just like,
Ryan's
What?
back, folks.
Ryan,
Welcome back.
How was your stinky? How was your stinky?
I feel 10 pounds lighter and 20 pounds harder. You know what I'm saying?
20 pounds harder.
Harder. I'm a hard man. I'm a hard man, and I
Doesn't
gotta.
make sense.
I've lived a soft life, but I'm a hard man, and I'll kill anyone with a gun.
Have you ever ridden the
Dude,
bus,
you came
Ryan?
back.
Huh?
Have you ever been on public transportation, Ryan?
Yeah, dog.
Really? In Minneapolis?
School bitch. When I used to ride the school bus like a motherfucker. Dude.
Yeah, you've never ridden the bus in Minneapolis.
No. No reason to.
I had trauma on my school bus one time because oh man, there was like
Because they let me ride it
there was
one
like
day.
this dude who was like a classic loser, like classic getting bullied kid on the bus. He was sitting in the back of the bus. Somehow he's getting bullied. A lot of people start spitting on him for some reason, and he just like yarfs big time on the back of the bus. And I remember looking back and seeing like an arc of vomit, like,
Oh, jeez.
and then another kid had to throw up. Bus is getting pulled over.
It's like
and
the
it,
movies when it's just
yeah, I was like probably in second grade, and that shit fucked me up for like years.
Yeah.
Like seeing
Yeah,
him
that's
throw
like
up
as
like
fucked
that.
up.
Yeah,
that might be the most fucked up.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
like,
horrible,
That's
man.
almost like a war.
it was horrible.
Yeah,
dude.
a war
yeah,
memory.
I got
that might-
PTSD from it.
Did he at least throw up on the people who were
I
spitting
think so.
on him?
It was it was
Because that's like a great defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Because like spitting on I mean, kids are horrible, but like that's like fucked up. For
I know.
if
It's like
multiple
what a
people were
lizard would
spitting
do
on
if it's
me,
afraid.
Yeah.
you would like. Did that kid transfer schools?
No.
Oh, damn.
He
No,
stuck.
he-
He stuck it out.
Stuck it out.
He was actually really cool after that happened.
Yeah,
He was a cool guy. He came with a
He had
leather
nothing to
jacket and
fucking
sunglasses
lose.
the next
He threw
day.
up
I
on
will
everybody.
puke on you.
He threw up on everybody, and then he pulled one of his arms off, and it grew back.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
Just a
insane.
fucking lizard boy.
Yeah, that was tough, man. I was like,
horrible.
that
That's
like
so fucking
changed me and
horrible.
made me like react to vomit.
Oh yeah.
After that,
Can
it
you
was
not?
like,
Do you throw up on other people?
no,
throw up?
I'm good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But were you like that for a while?
Yeah, I was like scared of it, and I couldn't see like in movies and stuff
Oh, man.
when there would be puke scenes.
Dude,
I'd be like,
puking like I had not puked. Like that was a Seinfeld thing where he would
Yeah.
like
Oh,
he
yeah.
would brag like I
Yeah.
haven't thrown up since like 1987 or
Uh-huh.
whatever.
Yeah.
the black and white cookie
Yeah,
gets him.
Yeah, I got him. But then I hadn't thrown up for a lot, and then my fucking booster shot, I
Made
threw
you
up
puke?
so
Dude,
much for
I-
48 hours. I was fucking. I was
puked
floored.
not off the booster, but off the second Moderna shot. I got
Second-
no.
You were Pfizer, if I recall.
No, Moderna.
What the fuck?
Come on,
Hank's
man.
checking
Don't-
his
Yeah,
notes
let me see your
right
card.
now.
Let me see it. Give it to me.
Don't put that on. While it's over there, I will show you my card. No, it was the.
It's a fake card.
I can't remember if it was the first or second shot. I think it was the first shot. I got sick. I got chills in the
I
night.
got the chills really bad.
I got chills.
And I got the
And you
chills.
puked?
off the second one. So the first one was nothing. The second one, I got chills. Continue.
I got chills so bad that I puked a little bit.
Damn.
And it was, and I haven't had the, because I don't really get sick. I just, so I
You
haven't.
feel powerful not being a throw up person.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah. I'll tell you the last time I threw up, it was on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah.
I drank.
Oh yeah, I heard
We've
this
heard,
story.
yeah.
I drank the most I ever drank this year, probably.
Well,
got
that
a
was last
concussion.
year.
Last
That was
year.
You
2021.
fell down the stairs.
Yeah, I fell down the stairs, bonked my head, bleeding from my head, going in the bathroom.
Straight to bed.
Go, oh, fuck. Throw up a little bit. Go.
Ruined your girlfriend's towels.
Yeah, ruined the whole. But just.
Go back to that episode, folks. That was
Yeah.
I don't know what number that was, but that was a good episode.
It was probably one of the first ones of the year.
I puked,
because that
I
was a
puked
Christmas
that night,
story.
though,
That
and I knew I
rules.
was like puking just with a minor concussion.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, time to go to sleep.
Time to go to sleep alone in my apartment.
time to
Bleeding from my head.
Time to bleed.
God. That happened to me freshman year, old Middlebrook Hall. I threw up so much I like slipped and cracked my head on the sink.
Oh no! You slipped on the puke.
I must have told.
Yeah.
Ryan knows this story, but yeah, it was a wild night, dude.
God damn. What'd you get up to that night?
I woke up in the hospital.
No.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Someone brought you to the hospital?
I mean, maybe I walked there myself. I don't recall.
No, it's
No
like in a
way.
video game when you die and then you just
Yeah,
wake
you
up.
respawn.
You're
Yeah,
walking out of the hospital.
I
Yeah.
respawned. They were cutting my shirt off, dude.
He had $40 less,
Damn.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
coins.
but
Yeah.
his wanted level was
Yeah,
all the way
heat level
down.
dropped all the way
yeah.
down. Yeah.
So I guess should I tell the whole story? I mean, it was just
sure.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
we got-
god, I've told this. I told this
Henry,
like on
baby,
stage
tell the
a long time
story.
ago. But
Yeah.
so I was like walking. I was just like in my dorm, Middlebrook Hall. Shout out, floor 11, till I die. What dorm did you live in,
I was in
Someone reps their dorm that hard.
Pioneer.
dude? I was on the sub
Yeah.
penthouse. I was one below the
Sub
penthouse, dude.
penthouse. I was in Pioneer.
Pio, baby. That's
Yeah.
a good one. You
Yeah,
were
it
in
was
the,
fun. It was
in the
cool.
super block.
Yeah.
Middlebrook was on the West Bank. It was kind of like
Yeah.
it's kind of the nerdy
It was,
one.
yeah, it was removed.
Yeah, it was removed, but like 900 people lived in that dorm. It was fucking
Damn.
huge.
But here's the thing: those nerds fucked.
Some of them did, dude. Those I would see like
Some of
two
the most fucked up sex you've
kids.
ever heard.
There would be like a girl in like a marching band T-shirt and a dude in a forensic T-shirt, and it's
Hell
like
yeah.
they were
Yeah.
like fucking for sure.
Just on Pornhub. Nerd sex.
Fucking
Nerd
weird style.
dorks. Dorky ass nerd
Loser
sex. Fucking.
Dude, they should do a
There's
porn.
1 billion
wimpy
results.
dorks.
Wait, how about this? How about this for a nerd
Page
porn?
1 of 1 billion.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
right. Here-
Oh yes, dude.
How about this? Okay, so it opens. Nerd gets shoved into a locker.
Yeah.
He's stuck in the locker.
Another
And then
nerd
there's
gets
a woman. No, there's already a nerdy woman in the locker. They're
In the
like,
locker.
oh, do you get shoved into this locker often?
They're both stuck.
Oh, do you get shoved in this locker often?
Oh yeah. I'm a nerd.
I'll suck you off.
That's
I'm
the,
gonna
and
su-
that's
I'm
how
gonna
it
suck
starts.
you. I'm gonna suck you out of this
Would you
locker.
mind if
Suck you clean out the locker.
Stuck in the locker.
Yeah.
Sucked.
I have to fuck my stepmom out of this locker.
Who's also a student at this high school.
She's a bitch.
Sorry.
So I was like from coming back from like dinner. It was like a Saturday night. I was just walking up to my dorm, and then this guy who lived 2 doors down from me, who I didn't know super well, he was like, "What's up, Henry? What's up, man?" He was drunk as fuck. He's like, "You wanna drink with me?" I was like, "Sure, man." Yeah, he was so drunk, and then he invited me to his dorm room. It was like hadn't been there. Like I literally like this is a dude like who I met like the first week of college, and I didn't like I would say what's up to him, but we weren't
Yeah.
like friends. He was 2 doors down from me.
Yeah.
It was like, "What's up, man?" And then he just like we started drinking Sailor Jerry's from the bottle.
I remember drinking a lot of that, and I haven't drank it
Yeah,
in years.
rum,
that,
dude.
That was like
I drank a
big.
lot of rum freshman year for
Because
some
you
reason.
could get it down. I
yeah,
it's just
it does.
sugar.
It just tastes like vanilla extract.
Yeah.
Well,
you
yeah,
know
it's
what I mean?
sugar. It's
Yeah.
alcohol
Cheap.
made from sugar. You know.
And he was just. I remember just like we were just shut. I don't know why I was like so, just like down to do it, but we were just like I was like trying to keep up with this guy. We were just like he was so drunk he was chugging fucking Sailor Jerry's.
That's insane.
He was like so drunk. He was talking about like, Henry, man, I don't fucking like you. He was like, you give too much of a fuck, man. I was like, what? It was so funny. In the moment, I was like, all right, man.
It's so funny.
I was still hanging out with him. I remember
Still kicking it.
I don't fucking like you.
You don't leave right at that moment.
No, I was like, I could be in my dorm in 10 seconds, but I was still hanging out with him.
Already the story, one of the biggest twists, because you think he's just gonna be the I love you, man. You're my
No, dude, he was fucking crazy. He was so drunk. I remember he pulled up this guy's actually like Ryan, because I remember at one point he opened up his laptop and he pulled up some porn. He pulled up Pornhub. I remember at one
I
moment.
hate you, dude. Let's watch some porn, you piece of shit. Like,
I remember he
what is this?
he was like, he grabbed an orange and then he just like slammed it and just like smashed it into the carpet. So he was fucking a nuts guy. And then he
This guy rules.
Joker?
yeah, he was kind of a Joker situation. So then we were hanging out. I was like, this guy's fucking crazy. So
Is this a
then
Tim Robinson character? Yeah.
an evil Tim Robinson's character.
I think
And
I
then
should
he-
leave.
Yeah,
Wait, why?
was me.
What was his reasoning for not liking you?
I mean,
He was drunk.
He gives
Yeah.
too much of a, what you said.
I did kind of suck. I was, dude, I was a fucking phony freshman year. And then he like
Wow.
stood up.
Wow.
Bathrooms were right across the hall. Middlebrook had like single occupancy, like single person bathrooms. He ran across the hall, started like, he like maybe threw up or maybe he just like passed out like face first in the toilet. So I was like, oh fuck, this is like fucking bad.
This is insane.
Yeah. So then I was like, okay. So I was like lifting him up by his like fucking hair and like slapping him as hard as I could just to like,
Oh,
just to
shit.
make
Because he
him
said-
conscious.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like if he's conscious, it's gonna be fine. So I was like, I was really drunk too at this point. So I was like, winding back, slapping him.
Yeah, you're like,
just to get
what
something.
don't you like about me? What,
What can I do to improve?
what about my personality is bad?
Do I not listen well enough? Do I
Yeah.
talk about myself too much?
You know,
Do I not show emotion?
if this were a movie, he would wake up for a second and he'd go, Henry, the thing you need to change most about yourself is
He's like,
fucking die.
You're high.
Oh.
You're too tall.
So I was like, all right. So I was like I said, I got him to like his eyes open and like respond. So we're like, all right. So I'm gonna get this guy back into his dorm room, and then I'm gonna go to my dorm room and act like none of this happened. So I like knocked on one of my other neighbors, this guy who I like barely knew, nice guy. So I was like, hey man, you gotta like
Now
Help.
you're becoming this guy.
yeah, true.
dude.
Can you help me like
Who wants to get drunk?
can you help me like lift this guy back into his dorm room? Like he's not feeling great. And he helped me do that. And I just like left him on his floor. And I was like, all right, cool. Just like closed his doors. Like that problem solved. And then I went into my dorm room and then I just like blacked out. And then I woke up
In the hospital.
in the hospital, like one of the
Damn.
West Bank
You
hospitals.
didn't go to a second location?
I went to my dorm.
Okay.
Well, I don't remember because then so what I was told is then I was like throwing up in my apartment or not my fucking bathroom
Yeah.
across from my dorm room.
Yeah.
And I-
411, what was it?
What?
411, what was it?
Floor 11, baby.
Floor 11.
11,
Till you die.
Middlebrook Hall, till you die.
Represent.
Yeah, dude. And then, yeah, I woke up and they were like, yeah, you like cracked your skull. So I had some staples in my head.
Nice.
And they were cutting off my shirt, my pants. I was wearing jeans like covered in vomit.
Yeah, they're cutting off your shirt. Like, look how skinny this little bitch is.
Dude, I don't like this guy.
Hey, nurse, get in here. This guy sucks.
Dude, this guy cares too much about what people think of him.
I hate that.
Yeah, so I was like,
I hate that about this guy.
This is I can't
What
believe
do
a
you
guy.
guys think?
I'm gonna be thinking about this for a while. Just the
Yeah.
idea that a guy invites you back to his dorm and
I gotta be honest, man.
dude, you have to
I don't like
understand.
you, man.
He was out of his mind. He was so drunk, he didn't know what the fuck he was saying.
He didn't even mean that.
No. So then
loved
I
me.
got discharged. I was in the hospital and I was there. I was just like, it's like, can I go? And they're like, yeah, pretty much. And then I was like in the hallway. It's like, can I go? They're like, yeah. It's like, can I have like a shirt? And then there was like a clean bin of like shit. And they're like, here, you can have this. They gave me like an extra large like scrub top just to wear.
Just feeling insane.
Yeah, feeling insane.
Responding phone, out of the hospital.
No wallet.
Did you have the like the sticky socks on too?
No, I think I had to have had my shoes on. So.
No, they gave him like smooth socks. They're like, if he trips, let him. At this point, I don't like him that much.
Me. So then I just like walked down. I guess I walked down Riverside back to Middlebrook Hall.
Yeah.
I had to have had my keys because I got in, or I walked in after someone else. It was like, no, I needed my keys and phone and wallet. I didn't have fucking anything.
Damn.
So I was like, I remember just being like, when I said this on stage, I was like, this would have been a good time to like start a brand new life. Just like completely, just like walk the opposite direction. Like I remember nothing.
Yeah. Because it is
walking to St. Paul down to Mississippi.
Yeah, become a bus driver.
Yeah. Start a new life.
Then I walked back to my dorm. I got in somehow. And then I walked into the guy's dorm room and he was like, fine. He was like, not even hungover. He was like, what's up, man? And then like I had my phone and wallet and keys were there.
Oh my God.
So then I went back into my dorm and then I just like passed out. My roommate was luckily not in town. He was out of town because it was Easter Sunday. And this was my rebirth as well.
You rose from the dead that morning.
Dude, it was so sick. Yeah.
It was fucking bad, dude.
We had a really drunk Henry experience.
Are we going to tell both of these stories on the same episode?
I can hop in with a bad puking story real quick. Or did you have one, Tommy?
Nah, I don't got shit.
Say yours so Ryan doesn't say another one.
I will. I'll protect you. I'll fall on the fucking grenade for you. When I was camping this fall, I've had like food poisoning like twice in the past year, and you forget how rough it is.
Every other episode, you tell a story of how you just get wildly drunk. And
yeah, man. But this one isn't even like a drunken story. This is like, so we were camping for like a week in Glacier, and it was all like cooler camping and stuff. So we had burgers. And they had been in a cooler for a week, and this is the last night, so we're like, we got to smash these down, you know. And
medium rare.
And this was the night that it got down. This is September in Montana, and it got down to like 20 degrees this night, and I was just like, I was sleeping alone in a tent with like all of my clothes on. It was super cold. I ate like a double burger, the week-old cooler burger, and I was just like laying there, and it's like midnight, and I'm just like, oh no, like you can just feel it, like the sweat, the jaw starts like going. I'm like, this can't happen. I can't do this all night. Then I realized I had to take a shit. Okay, it's bear country, so it's like it's a whole fucking ordeal, right? So I get my bear mace, I get out of the tent, go and take a shit at the shit spot, and then I'm getting more and more sick. It's the middle of the night, so I turn around and I just puke right on top of the shit, dude. And it was like I knew I had to shit, and so I was over it, looking at it to make me puke, and then I just like, this
is recent.
Yeah, this was September. Yeah,
dear Lord.
And then it was like steaming and stuff because it was 20 degrees out.
We don't need to go in depth. You don't need to describe your sights and smells and your fucking.
A bear looked at you and just like walked the other direction. It's like, fuck this.
It ran.
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna get sick if I eat this guy.
If Grant had just started,
I'm gonna die.
If Grant had just started doing comedy after this would be his first set.
Describing
the shit.
I hate that shit. People talk about. I mean, I guess I'm a hack because I said I told that story.
But that's
on stage, but it's like. That's always lame. Like when someone's like, I got pulled over for a DUI, and then they just like, you can tell they wrote the bit while it was happening.
You
didn't learn anything.
No.
That is because
dude, we were listening to some like bad dry bar comedy. You know what I mean? And like,
how dare you?
On the car ride here,
how dare you?
There's always this thing where like it's like some innocuous event occurs and like they just like hype it up to me like the DUI thing. They'll be like, and then me and the police officer locked eyes and we both sat at the same time. And it's like this thing.
And he had a look of rage and fury in his eyes.
And then the police officer said only what could have been said at the moment. Let's go to Applebee's. It's just like some shit. You're just like, what is this?
It's like none of this ever happened.
And then there's one nugget of truth to this story, and it's that you got a drinking ticket.
And it's probably like your friend's story.
I sucked his dick at that Applebee's.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. If that was the case, like, dry bar would be cool, but they can't even talk about anything fun like DUIs or sucking dick. It has to be like
the two funniest things that you could talk
Oh
about.
man, dude, we got.
it has to be like I was doing my taxes and the accountant was a little weird. He was a bit of a character.
He was a little fruity. They do all their homophobic
like,
jokes, but they just kind of.
Yeah.
Dude, after the
He was gay, and I didn't like that about him.
The Utah ass audience. They record those all in Provo, Utah.
They
don't
do.
They?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Dude, what if Cat Williams did a dry bar, man?
Dude,
That would be the
that
best
would fucking rule.
dry bar of all
Yeah.
time.
They
Dude.
still let him talk about crack.
No, they just
They
let
don't
him.
care.
They let him go off. They
They're
let
like,
Cat do
Look
whatever
at you
he wants.
silly bitches.
Yeah.
Moment, motherfuckers.
Dude, no, dude, we got to show you this guy's dry bar.
Yeah, continue.
I'm not gonna say who because it is.
I'll say it.
Because you're all booked to open for him.
Yeah, no, dude. We were listening in the car ride up to
There's
Chicago.
some whack
I was
fucking comics on
so
Dry Bar.
bad.
no. It's this.
A lot
I
of good ones,
recognize
too.
some of
A
the
lot of good
people
ones.
I've opened for.
Yeah.
There are some really
Nah.
Tommy Ryman has a really good.
Tommy
dry-
Ryman has a good-
His special is very
Chel
very good.
Bjorgen.
It's a-
Yeah.
David Harris has
Mary
a good
Mack.
one.
Yeah.
Mary Mack's
Brian
great.
Miller's is
There
great.
are
Miller.
very good people, like comedians who happen to be clean.
Yep.
But there's
This
like,
one-
if you brand yourself as a clean comedian, you're a fucking
This
predator.
one
You're a
is,
rapist.
this
A lot
one
of
is
those
so
people
insane.
don't brand themselves as clean comedians. They can just do a
Yeah,
dry
that's
bar,
what like
you know?
Tommy and
Yeah.
Mary are like.
This one's insane. It's so bad. I was in tears. It's
Yeah.
like
God, I can't wait.
We
Dude,
listened to
it
it
should- I
probably
wanted to-
10 times.
Dude, we listened. Dude, okay, Patreon. If
You
we
want
get
an
a,
entire hour?
if we get a Patreon,
We were laughing
we will
hard.
play the. We want to
You'll
do.
do a commentary track for this.
We wanna do a
special.
We were
podcast.
doing one in.
We
Yeah.
were punching it up, too, and
Dude,
being
it
like,
is-
this is...
We were
It
also
is
punching
so-
it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We were like,
yeah.
dude, make fun of those people.
Punching down is never funny, but continue.
Dude, it is so good. It's like the best thing.
Give an example.
I think
it's gonna give it
it's
away.
too
It's the
specific.
stuff that we were just doing.
Okay,
like,
fair enough.
It's
Yeah,
like
fair
the
enough.
wacky accountant type.
Like if anybody listened to this and then
They'll
has
know
seen
who
the
it
driver,
is.
they'd be like, ah, yeah. They're talking
Is it
about
one of
this
the
guy.
best known ones? Do you think?
No.
Does it have
Let's-
like millions
let's
of
not
views?
even get
Okay,
closer
fair
to
enough,
it
fair
because-
enough.
We'll show you after the.
All right.
It's- you're gonna love
I
it.
shared a
don't-
lot of
I
my
don't-
vulnerability, but you
No, I
guys
don't
can't
want-
affect your career at all. Sure.
I just don't want to be mean.
Yeah, I just
Fair
want to.
enough.
That's it. I don't
we were
care
being
about.
incredibly mean about it, and I know if we open that can of worms right now,
Yeah.
We will be mean
That's for off
on
the-
the Patreon.
Yeah.
behind the paywall.
Yeah.
Behind the paywall, we will be our
Release the
full evil selves.
uncensored. Every episode of We Cool, I'll like text Ryan or Tommy like, who's the name you guys cut out?
Yeah,
He always knows it too.
people.
I always guess, and I'm usually right.
No, people text me and they go like, "Who are you talking about?" And if you message me privately, I will
Sure,
say.
yeah.
Or you won't remember because it would.
Or I won't remember
Well,
because
and
I'm
it's
like,
perfect
I don't know.
because it's like, well, that is weird because people will they'll be listening to like an old episode and be
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck you did?" And it's like, I don't know at all what you're
I
talking
forget this
about.
as soon as I have goldfish memory with like
Yeah.
doing
Dude,
the
that,
podcast.
that guy in Eau Claire, he texts me like every week, and he's like, because there's this guy in Eau
Matt?
Claire. Wade, shout out to
Oh,
Wade.
yeah,
If
Wade.
you're
Wade.
listening to this in 2024, because
yeah.
Wade Zucky.
he started listening. What did he say to me? He started listening to the podcast from the beginning. Wade Zucky. All right, pulling. And
Zucky the Ookie. What's
okay,
up, man?
he goes, and he texts me like once every other week, and he's like some random bit, and he's like, "This really got me," and I'm like, "Yeah, I have no idea what that means, sir." This is what he said to me March 24th. He goes, "Episode 26, your insistence that we don't joke about step sibling porn, but instead jack off to it, seriously had me LOL." Like, and
Hey,
I'm
that's
like,
timeless. I think you made that joke earlier this episode.
It's a good
Yeah,
bit
that's
because
fine.
it's like there's no joke.
we don't joke about it.
We masturbate to it.
We respect it. We jack off to it.
We jacks off.
Shout out to Wade. If you listen to this in 2026, I am dead. But thank you for listening to the archive episodes. Wade Zucky, shout out to you, my man.
Ookie Zucky.
Should we talk about the Eau Claire?
What?
The
You have time?
The Eau Claire experience.
What- yeah,
we
Oh
got, like,
yeah, you say you tell
at
your
an
side of
hour.
the story.
Well,
Yeah,
so
you
we're-
also add an hour. We could do it next time.
We were,
Let's just wrap up the bathtub apology real quick because we're gonna
Oh, yeah,
probably end
apology
on
not
this, right?
accepted.
I think
Or wait, no.
you should keep drinking out of the tub.
Yeah, it's
I'm
fu-
going
it's
on
funny.
record saying that.
Do
I think
the
you should get
Brita
a
if you do-
smaller water bottle.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That would also solve the tub
get a Brita.
problem. I also don't know. We haven't talked about his. What did his girlfriend have a sinus infection?
Yeah.
Be
Get
there
her
for
a neti pot.
Yeah, get her a neti pot and fill it from the bathtub.
What if you
That's the compromise.
Yeah.
got a Brita for your shower head so that you shower in Brita
Dude, Tommy,
filtered
you gotta
water
get
too?
that.
That'd
Dude,
be pretty cool.
well, Ryan, he put me on the Brita, man. It's tap water might not be safe.
You could just get the little tank that you fill that
Yeah.
up in the bathtub,
I get
and
a-
then it's still
I'll
good
say this
water.
too,
Honestly.
it's-
I get a Brita, and then I just start getting like Bradley Cooper limitless brain. I'm just,
But remember-
I'm just
All those
all of a sudden not a
microplastics.
fucking idiot. You
But
know?
remember, if you do get a Brita filter, remember you have to eat one credit card every week just to keep up with the microplastics.
Otherwise,
that
you're
you're
gonna get
losing.
withdrawals.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah,
Eat a full
And
credit
you-
card, then like 3/4 of a credit card,
Listen,
then
dude,
a half
yeah.
credit
If
card.
you don't
Wean
eat-
yourself off.
If you don't get one credit card worth of microplastics, you're gonna start having withdrawals. And everybody knows with credit cards, you want deposits. Okay.
Dad, we're eating microplastics again for dinner. Oh,
we
come
have
on.
we have microplastics at home, Tommy.
Okay.
Dad, can we get some microplastics? Come on,
The
Dad.
microplastics at home. It's a debit card.
So this must have
Instead of
been
a credit card, it's a debit card.
We have good
Bullshit.
microplastics at home.
this must have been what 6 years ago.
This was like
This was like
This
the
was-
drunkest you got in Eau Claire.
Yeah, this was December because this was like
ballad-
cold. Here's the thing.
ballad
This
of
was
Henry
like the
Fuguitt.
day I graduated college. I graduated college a semester early. I worked really hard. I graduated early
Good job.
to do stand-up comedy more. That's how fucking stupid I was. I didn't drop out. That was what was smart. It would be
Yeah.
to drop out, but
Yeah.
instead I was just like, let me like take summer courses so I can get a move on. So I can
Wow.
So I can hit these
so I can hit
mics.
those mics. And then like to be fair, 2016 I did like 250 sets. So maybe
Yeah.
it was worth it.
And you're really fucking funny.
Yeah, and
dude.
then I accomplished fucking nothing. I
Besides
never
being-
got booked. I was like, finally, people in the scene will respect me for how many times I've done Galactic Pizza. Anyway, so I did a show in Eau Claire.
You ride with me because
Yeah.
it must have been a
I like
Thursday.
turned in like my last essay of my college career.
So we do the show. I don't remember a
It was
single
in the
thing about
back
the
room.
show. Was it?
You
At
had
the
like
Plus?
you had a show at CCU that night, and then you drove all the way to Eau Claire to like close out the show in Eau Claire.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, it was in the back room.
Wait, was that when I was on top of the ladder?
No, I don't know.
You
Whatever.
get-
It wasn't that great of a show, which was also kind of a bummer. I would
Yeah.
I would have loved to have had an incredible show, but it was like it was fine.
So then
Yeah.
we go to Water Street, which in Eau Claire, that's like the college, like that's where
Yeah.
all the drunkest bars are.
Nice.
Extremely
joint.
drunk. There's like 13 bars in like 2 blocks.
I think
good.
we were mainly at the Joint.
The Joint, best bar in the fucking world.
And here's how I
Dollar
knew.
Joint.
Here's how I knew Henry was getting really drunk, is because towards the end of the night, I have like a beer, and Henry like just took the beer from me and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna." Which you're not usually aggressive, but you got
I-
strangely aggressive. I remember you
Was I
drank.
drinking beer?
Yes.
Oh no,
Yeah.
dude! I'm gluten intolerant.
I know.
That's crazy.
You
Yeah.
have celiac.
Yeah.
And I remember I
that's
said that because I
crazy.
remember at the time being like, "Dude, I don't think you can drink this." And
I
you're like,
can't.
"Shut up!" And he just drank.
That's so crazy. That's
So
like,
then-
finish here because I was drinking at the Joint. I was drinking like double whiskeys for like $3 or whatever.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was drinking so much.
I'm gonna
just
drink some
screaming.
double
But
J-Mos
like,
tonight. I'll tell
that's
you.
crazy that I was drinking beer
It was
because
insane.
I never drink beer.
Because you said it was fun. You were like, "No, I can do it." And then,
God,
so
that's
then
probably why I got so sick.
we shut down the bar.
I probably had 2 drinks, but then the beer just made
Yeah,
me black
just
out because
fucked
I
you
wasn't
up.
used to it.
We shut down the bar. We go to Kenzie Bublitz's
God.
house when they lived like right off water.
Yeah, you could walk there.
She lived with
Oh
her
my
brother,
fucking
Mitch.
God.
Kenzie's super funny. You should check out her podcast with Kenzie and Cullen Ryan. But we go to her place and we're all just like kind of hammered. And there were other people there. I don't remember who else was there, but I think there was like a good group.
There was people.
Maybe
like
Abby
Eric Christensen was there like
Yeah.
earlier. I
Yeah.
remember talking to him, and then like Citric was there, but I don't know if he probably didn't come out and drink.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
We had a weird
It
crew.
was a weird. No, I don't think he came to the Joint. He was on the show anyway.
But so
Continue.
we're like all getting ready to go to bed. We're like all sleeping at different spots in the
This was
living room.
December.
Yep. And Henry starts throwing up. But he's like laying down. It just like kind of just keeps coming out.
Henry.
And,
That's how
Jimi
fucking-
Hendrix style.
and so we're like, "Oh shit, Henry, let's go outside. Let's get you to throw up outside." And we're like cleaning it up, and like Mitch, Kenzie's brother, like had to work in the morning, wasn't out with us, and he comes down, he's like, "He's not staying in here. Like make him sleep on the porch, basically." And we're all like, "Dude, you can't make it.
Yeah,
He'll
it
die."
was like it was 4 degrees out.
And then he eventually, like, we talked to him, and reluctantly he's like, fine.
He doesn't. I won't
Fine.
murder him. I won't murder him with the cold.
Yeah, they were like, he can come inside, but you have to lay him on his back.
face up. But yeah, there was like,
He's gotta die somehow.
we were debating taking you to the hospital because it was just like,
They were like, oh, he has celiac disease and he drank beer. Pump his stomach.
yeah, but then we were also like, but none of us really like him that much. So,
Come on. Did I lose you on that night?
yeah, you're lying. No, I remember just feeling so bad for you. And then the next morning,
The next morning I woke up and I was like,
I think
I was pretty hungover, but Ryan, you were like, man, you got fucked up. I was like, damn it, dude. I looked down on my shirt. I was probably wearing this jacket.
Yeah.
I looked down on my shirt just covered in vomit.
Oh man.
Oh man. Because then what you told me, you were like, I won't say this person's name. I'll like make up a name, but like, man, like Allie saved your life last night. And I was like, who the fuck is Allie? So there was a girl, it was like Kenzie's friend who I met at the bar, like nursed me back from hell.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay,
Don't say her name, but
Yeah.
oh man.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to that person.
Shout out to Allie.
Yeah, not her real name.
She
Alley
breastfed you back to life.
Like at the end of Grapes of Wrath.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
fucking
man.
awesome,
And then we drove back
to Minneapolis, and I remember you getting out. I let you out, I think at like a bus stop or something. No, maybe it was at your place.
At my apartment that
Yeah.
looked like a bus stop.
I was like, man, Henry lives at the bus stop.
He loves
But
the bus.
Yeah.
I'm telling
I just
you, man.
remember, you getting out and just like you're like, I gotta work like now, because I think you
No.
threw up at work.
Here's what it was. This all ties it back because I was like,
Dude, wow.
dude, I gotta get on the fucking bus because I was going back to Madison. I was going back to Madison for like Christmas. So the day before I graduated college, and now I was here, and I was like, get all my shit up. I ate an apple because that was like the only thing I could keep down. So here's like a tip.
If you
so
if you were smart, you would have just stayed in Eau Claire and then gotten on the
I
bus.
know,
there.
dude. I
You're
already had bought like a megabus ticket. But here was like my fucking life hack when I was 21. So when you in the megabus in the Twin Cities, you can get on in Minneapolis or you can get on in St. Paul. When you take the megabus, you want like a whole road to yourself, right? It makes the ride so much fucking better. It's
the best.
So the trick was if you get on in St. Paul, you could like it decreases your chance of sitting next to someone exponentially. Because if you get on in Minneapolis, more people are going to get on in St. Paul. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Huh?
So then what I did, I had bought a ticket for St. Paul that day. So I was like, fuck, I have to go to St. Paul.
Oh my God.
So I got on a city
That's a
bus.
good tip, though.
It's
Good
a good
bus
tip,
tip.
yeah. Because it costs exactly the same.
Yeah.
Get on the City Express bus from my neighborhood.
Oh God.
Get like on a city bus, get off in downtown St. Paul.
While
walk off the bus.
actively recovering from alcohol poisoning.
Get off the bus. Throw up on the sidewalk downtown St. Paul. Again, empty streets. There were two businessmen just like, what the fuck? And this is not Minneapolis.
This is like a Friday morning.
Yeah, it's a Friday
Christmas
morning.
Eve or
yeah,
something.
it's like 2 days before Christmas. Minneapolis, the replacements are from Minneapolis. That would be much more normal there. Threw up on the street, got on the bus, threw up on the megabus, and then, hung over for 48 hours. And then,
Awesome.
yeah.
Just an incredible.
Awesome.
This is
Such a good
literally-
ending
Dude,
for this
can we
episode.
call this episode the Ballad of Hank Fuguitt?
Yeah. Dude, this is literally a coming of age.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
this-
we're good.
It's a coming of age story for Henry.
Good Lord.
It's his coming of age story.
Well, we didn't even get to talk about the grocery store.
Why would you? You were like, oh man, I want to hear about
Ooh, tell me
putting
the
apples on the shelf.
We were on the phone when I was in my apartment in New York. We were on the phone
Oh
for like
yeah,
a half hour.
that was a good chat.
You're talking to me for like a half hour about this grocery store, and there's some good tidbits.
That's a sequel.
There's a guy
baby.
there who
Yeah.
looks exactly like Henry. I want to.
We're having
person.
Yeah.
Henry back.
Yeah.
Henry,
Person.
is this your third time on the podcast?
This is
Second.
number 2.
Okay,
so
it's
I'm
just number
tied
2.
with Asmus, I guess.
You,
Yeah.
Asmus. Have we had any
Who
other?
else has been on with
John
us?
Kennedy. has
John
been on
Kennedy.
twice.
Okay.
John
Really?
Kennedy twice.
It's a hallowed group.
Yeah.
Have I?
You're
I
the
don't
Two
even-
Timers Club, like SNL.
Yeah.
Get a
Two
jacket.
Timers.
Clay's been on it 3 times, I think.
Clay's
maybe.
3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Is
got to
that
get more
bitch
Twitter
respecter?
followers.
You gotta
Yeah.
get more.
Yeah, no fucking one. I don't have clout. It's impressive how many times I've been on this show without any Twitter clout.
That's how you
Because I
know-
know that's how you book.
That's how you know you're funny.
fucking guest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zero
exactly.
clout. Zero clout.
They call him Henry Zero
It's really
Clout
impressive
Fuguitt.
how much I've accomplished
You're,
with how
you're
little
actually
clout.
how we calibrate for our guests. We're like, well, we start with Henry, we go up to Bitch Respecter, and then,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like sighting in a rifle.
The clout spectrum.
Well,
Clay,
I'm on the spectrum.
I'm on the spectrum. The
Dude,
clout.
I am
somewhere
off the
in the middle.
spectrum. That's how I'm like the equivalent of asexual, but the clout spectrum. I'm on the y-axis of clout.
Oh man, well that does it.
I love
the
you
fucking
guys.
show.
Thank you
Love
so
you too,
much.
man.
Thank you for coming on the
Follow
podcast.
at Henry Nougat on Instagram.
Follow his Instagram. Me and Dana, we were in bed one night. And we were looking at your.
we're having sex, and
having
we're
sex,
looking at.
We're looking at your Instagram.
Get you in the mood with some of my fucking bad drawings.
We were truly just like cackling. We looked at every comic, and we're just like, this guy's
Very
hilarious.
good cartoon artist.
Yeah, his
artist in
cartoons-
general.
His cartoons are really funny on Instagram.
It took Tommy a
you.
while to come looking at him, but
Well,
they're
I would always
good.
look at them, but I just it's nice because it's like a book.
Yeah.
You got every picture, so you got his whole
Might come
Instagram.
out.
It's like a whole book. It's a free
Might release a
book.
collection.
Nice.
Release a
Zing,
collection this
baby.
summer.
Cool. I think that's it. We don't really have anything to plug. Leave a good review for us.
Well,
Tell a friend about the podcast.
Hopefully you went to the
follow
shows at
tell your friends.
Sisyphus.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
if you're-
Sisyphus.
if
No,
you're-
this is coming out
if you're
after
listening
that.
to this,
Yep.
I'm at Asylum in New York City Friday night. It's in the West Village. So I know we have a few people, and it's a hot show. It's a
I'm
good
gonna be
show,
on-
and I'm stoked about it because I think they used to do like a bunch of college humor sets there.
Okay.
Like it's like that black box where they used to film that, and I like watched those.
Oh,
when
College Humor Live.
yeah, and I watched those.
I watched those so much.
I watched those when I was
Pete
like freshman
Holmes.
year. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pete Holmes and like Jesselnick. I watched those
Yeah.
when I was like a freshman in college, and I'm stoked to do a show there. So
Sick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on the Popped Collar show. Do you know where that is?
That's-
Is in Bushwick.
that's okay. But day of, I'm gonna have Grant on my. No, but that's gonna be on Tuesday. So
I thought that was Thursday.
oh, is that Thursday?
It's
Oh,
your
yeah,
show.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, Grant's got 2 shows Thursday.
Yeah.
2 shows in Bushwick. One at mine. One at Pop Collar.
No, Pop Collar is Saturday.
Pop Collar Saturday. All right, but we got a show in Bushwick this Thursday.
Come tonight.
Come tonight.
Where's it at? The Nook?
It's at the Nook in Bushwick.
Come out, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Knights. Brooklyn Knights, come out.
What the fuck is this?
Sorry.
Come listen to white guys with earrings.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
the loop earrings.
If you're
Henry, you got to get one. Man.
I might get an earring. By the time you're listening to this,
Get it.
I might have an
He
earring.
might have an earring and get it on the left ear. Since I got mine on the left ear,
got
it's now
left.
the gay ear.
Fuck.
all right. If you're
saying,
listening to this the day it came out, I will be in Louisville at the Comedy
Kentucky.
Caravan
Louisville.
featuring for Mike Brody.
Louisville.
I'll be there Thursday through Saturday. If you're there or you know anybody there, let them know. Send them my way. Tell them Ryan sent you.
And the next weekend, me and you,
We're going to
Ryan?
be Saturday. We'll be in Menominee, Wisconsin. We're doing a co-headline. It's an outdoor show unless it's cold. So, but check it out. That should be a fun
Saturday,
show.
April 23rd.
Yep.
At the Abbey
At the Abbey. Yes.
in Menominee.
Yeah.
Ryan and I.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude.
You
You guys are fucking road dogs now.
We're fucking
Oh,
idiots.
yeah.
so cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for also. Yeah. If you live in Wisconsin, it's probably gonna be one of the last shows I'll be doing in Wisconsin for a while. So check that
Come out and see. Not me.
Not Grant.
I'll be there
You
every
can
single
see, You
fucking
can literally
weekend.
see Grant
Dude,
any
see
day.
If, see if Tim Harmson can get you on the radio nominee. Because
Maybe I
he
will.
always does the radio show there.
Okay.
Maybe I will.
And
That's a good
that
call.
will actually, those shows people do listen to. And they'll
Dude, we should
maybe
ask
come
Tim
up.
if he
Those
wants to come
motherfuckers
by
love
and
the
fucking
radio.
maybe do a
Fucking-
little spot.
Yeah, do a little
Okay,
spot
yeah.
and fucking,
All right.
get a crowd.
Alrighty.
We don't need to do the
Well, hey.
business on the pod.
Thanks for listening. I'm
We
in a
love
good
you.
mood now. I have the Wi-Fi password. I apologize for last episode, but to be fair, that was more Tommy and Grant's fault than mine.
All right.
So
He apologized though.
That's as
Have
good as
I
it's
not
gonna
listened
get.
to this yet?
Yeah,
It's the
it's
one we
coming out.
recorded yesterday.
it comes out today.
You're coming out after this. After that one.
All right.
All right. So hey,
Maybe you should put this one. No, that would be
Yeah,
out
that
of
doesn't
would
make any
Yeah, you
sense.
guys have talked so much continuity. It'd be impossible to release these episodes out of order the way you're talking about.
Nobody
dates.
would understand.
This has been solid 7 minutes of plugs and dates. You guys are pulling out paper calendars. and
Nobody's
shit.
fucking listening at this point.
Yeah.
no, they are.
I'm listening.
The tour. Listen. The tour.
I am listening in the future. Henry, what's up? You're beautiful. I love you. You're too hard on yourself. That motherfucker Hank was wrong. That was that guy's name.
His name was Hank.
Yeah. And I'll say it. Don't bleep it, because this
No.
late in, only I will be listening.
Yeah.
So Hank fucking sucked.
Yeah.
No, Hank, I hope you got the help you need.
All right, you guys.
All right. Well, hey, the tour's been going really good. Thank you to those who came out to the Sisyphus shows.
Yes.
We really appreciate you. And yeah, for Tommy, Grant, and Henry, I've been Ryan. This has been the We Cool Podcast. We'll see you next week, you fucking cocksucker. Bye.
You gotta do, dude.
Peace.
Peace out.
Fucking did it.